Okay, so this is part 2 of recycling, and I'm going to start off on page 157. That's where we left off. Okay, so story is called Mark's Idea, and its topic is about recycling. Okay, page 157, so follow along. Okay. Let's see how students recycle, Jen says. That might be fun. The kids go to the student lunchroom. Jamel has the camera. Jen and Paul smile. Here is a bin for cans, says Paul. Inside we see... Paul stops. He frowns. I see plastic bags, bottles, and a milk carton, he says. They don't belong in there. Stop the camera, says Jen. Okay, the question asks, why does Jen say stop the camera? Why do you think she says stop the camera? Okay. Next page is 158. The project is in trouble, Jen says. Kids are putting things in the wrong bins. We can't make a video about that. I know what to do, Mark says. We don't have to just talk about recycling. We can make a how-to video. We could show how it's done. Why does Jen think the project is in trouble? Okay, so remember, I'm going to recap a little bit about what we've read so far. Remember, in the teacher's lounge, they all recycled properly. There was different sections for each type of recycling and a separate bin for trash. When they went and they looked at the students section in the cafeteria, everything was thrown in together. They weren't doing a proper job or a good job of recycling. So now Mark comes up with the idea that they could put in the video and teach these students how to recycle properly, not just to make a video about recycling. Okay, so again, the question at the bottom of this page, why does Jen think the project is in trouble? Okay, so think about what I just said. And then obviously Mark has an idea and he comes up with it that could save the project. Okay, so now we're going to go to page 159. Jen and Paul stand by the bins. Mark turns on the camera. Bags and cartons don't go with cans, Paul says. We can show how to recycle the right way. Jen and Paul pick up some trash. They put it in the right bins. Jamal smiles. This is more fun, he says. Our video will be great. Explain how the storytelling is like or different from what you expected. So that's an opinion, your opinion. Is the story what you expected it to be like? Or is it different than what you expected it to be like when you first looked at it and previewed it? Okay. Now, page 160 gives you some information about what is recycled from what materials, okay? And then there's also a question on the bottom of that page as well that you need to answer. What is made from recycled materials? From paper, we get newspapers, cereal boxes, and wrapping paper. From plastic, we get tables, benches, bike racks, cameras, backpacks, shoes, and clothes. From glass, we get jars and tiles. From rubber, we get bulletin boards and playground equipment. From steel, we can get cans, bicycles, cars, and nails. So it asks, why do you think the author wrote this list? Maybe it was because he wanted to illustrate the importance of recycling or give examples of how many things you could get from recycling these things. Okay, so again, that's another opinion question. Why do you think the author wrote this list and included it in the story? Okay. Page 161, you could do tomorrow or Friday. Like I said, you could break it up as take your time. If you need to do a page at a time or 2 pages at a time, that's fine, as long as you get it done by the end of the week. So 161 is just a look back, meaning reread the story and respond to these questions.